Brandity, 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 blow. What's up, guys? Jim here, like it always has been, and I'm back with you guys for another video. Um, so I said in the last video I had some ideas uh for the next video, and I was thinking that one time I did the guitar tutorial. I figured that I'll do another tutorial video today for you guys. Because I just randomly remembered, um, I remembered this. Um, so, this is a place where um, you can do stuff in, uh, you can make you can make um your computer say stuff like a like so let's so so I was gonna show you guys how to make your computer say something. Then we can make it say like a hello world or something. It's a hello world tutorial. So um uh tutorial, and then you want to do this one, I think. Yes, you do want to make it do that. So this is called Java or something. And I think and you can make your computer say things. So I don't remember how to do it. Uh Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do research for the tutorial video. Hold on. Okay, guys. I remembered how to do it, guys. So what you want to do is you want to type out, for some reason, I don't know why uh you have to do it like this. Um but uh that's kind of just how it works. For some reason, Java kind of sucks, but you do what you have to do. So what you have to do is you have to type out this, and what this does is you put in a text here, and then it makes your computer say it back to you. Um, so that's called the print. That's called a print function. And so yeah, guys. And you can also, in this, I don't know if you can do this all the time, but what I can do is, like you just saw me do it. You can type in SISOUT, and then you press Control and space and then enter, and then it will just type all that out for you. I don't know why you even have to do that in the first place. You could just type in like this, and then like I don't know why you can't just do that, but that's why Java sucks. And then so you can do more than just make your computer talk to you. Um, so you can say hello world, okay, and then like I said, like I just did it. Uh, it'll say it there. But if this wasn't there and you run it, then it wouldn't say anything. So what you can also do in this thing is you can make uh something called, what is it called? You can make a variable, and you can. So what a variable is it's something that you can make, and you can give it a name, and then you give it a like a thing like inside of it. So like let's say you wanted to make a number. So you type int, which is for short for number, and then you can type in the number, and that's the name of it. So you type in the type of the type of the data, the name of your variable, and then equals, and then you can say 27. Um, and then don't listen to that. That's stupid. And then you can, and so basically you can say number, and then uh um you can say, let's say I wanted to print out the number that I just made. So you can type it in, and then you run it, and then it says 27 instead of hello world. So it doesn't always say hello world. Sometimes it says whatever you put in the parentheses, and then um yeah, so that's a variable, and then you can make it print the variable. Okay, guys. Um but maybe what if you wanted to have a variable that isn't a number? Let's say you wanted to print out uh hello world, but you wanted it to be a variable. Well, there's other types of variables, data's types that you can use. So there's double, which stands for a double uh number, and you can um you can then the double is a decimal point. So it's like twice the number that you're having. So int is a number with no decimal point, and then double is a number with the decimal point. And then there's also float, which is the same thing. Uh, and I don't know why there's two different um, uh, things. Um, and then there's also a boolean. Sometimes it's just bool, but Java is stupid and it makes you type out the whole thing. And that is a true or a false. Um, so, um, so let's say you wanted a answer to a question, and you wanted to type, and you wanted it to be like, you wanted the computer to say this is a true answer to this question, then you can make it type um true, and it'll say it. And then um but here's also the thing. You can also have a string uh type, uh data type, um and then you can make it say hello world, and then you can type it in here, and then it'll say hello world. So there's also a variable type, data type, for a string. Um, but you'll notice that these three things are orange and this one is blue, kind of like how this one is blue. And why is that? Well, um, I can't remember. But it's like that for a reason, I feel like, for some reason. Um, so yeah, that's what's up with that. Um, and then let's say you wanted it, and then what another thing that you can do is you can make a computer think with with a brain. So let's say I wanted to say um um let's say I wanted to say um sometimes I want to say hello, and then another times, and I don't know why I'm saying hello and world, that's just kind of something that I came up with. Um let's say sometimes I want to say hello and sometimes I want to say world. Okay, but if I just run it, it's going to say both of them at the same time. But maybe let's say that I don't want it for that to happen. So what I can do is I can say if, and then I can say else, and then it'll, but it's giving me a little red thing. So if this is called if else, and if you want to to so let's say that you want it to say hello when something happens, but you want it to say world when something else happens. So if this thing happens, then it's going to say hello, and it's not going to do this part. But if it doesn't happen, then it's going to say this part. So let's say I have a number and or let's say I have the answers to a question, and this time it's true, and I want to say if this is true, if the answer is true, then I wanted to say hello, and if it's uh not true, then I want to say world. So then I can uh then it'll run it and it only says hello. So what is the computer doing is that uh it is saying that it's like, okay, this is true, and then I'm gonna say, okay, well, if this is true, then do this. Well, is it true? It's gonna check that it's true, and it's like, yeah, it's true, and then it does this. But let's say, what if I want the answer to print hello if the answer is false? What's gonna happen? Well, then it's going to print out world because it's going through and it's like, okay, this time the answer is true. If the answer is false, then do this. Well, is the answer false? No, it's not. It said that it's true, so I'm going to do this instead. So that's kind of what you can do for that. And you can also change this as well, and it'll do the same thing. So yeah, that's another thing that you can do. That's pretty cool. And then, uh, yeah, uh, that's kind of it. That's kind of all that you can do with this, I think. There's not really any other uses for this besides, um, saying, stuff in your computer. But it's kind of fun to mess around with, and sometimes you can make like a tic-tac-toe game, and sometimes you can make other things and stuff, but that's not really like super useful. It's not as useful as if you were to make it say stuff like "Hello World." Um, so Uh, yeah, guys, that's something that I kind of remembered today or yesterday, or yeah, yesterday. And I figured that I'd tell you guys a tutorial and give you guys a tutorial on that. So yeah, guys, I have another video idea in the works because I remembered something also. I also remembered something else, and I was gonna share it with you guys. I don't think it's gonna be a tutorial video, but I think it's gonna be a review video. Um, so, but yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial video. Hope you guys it was helpful. Hopefully it helped you guys out. Um, and yeah, hopefully you guys can make a world on your own computer while you're watching. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Jim out.